check. Who?
Who?
All right. Who?
Check.
Speaking of who, Kofi Kingston. Bro.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of Geek Out Championship Wrestling. The only, what are we, a podcast? The only podcast with the Huevos Rancheros to do a episode on a pay-per-view-ly basis where we go over what's happening in wrestling around every pay-per-view. Hey, I'm your host with the most, Mr. Chris Nolan, and across the ring from me is my co-host with the co-most, and the man that's going to be doing most of the talking today because I feel sick as a dog, Mr. Timmy C.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you. My heart bleeds as you show off all of these beautiful titles.
You know what it probably was? You know what it probably was? I had just too much light reflecting off of all the gold that's in my room. I have a new a new display case that I bought just for these titles. I've thrown out the old display cases from the last time that I had the titles and from, when I've never dropped the crown for the NXT King of Predictions. But doesn't that mark out championship just look so pretty right next to the MVP, the Go MVP, if I may?
No, it looks terrible.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I also noticed that you did like this whole round of glamour shots right after these titles.
I did.
Like the camera couldn't come around when I had the undisputed titles. But no, it's cool. Like when you won the titles, they're all yours. And hey, let's just do like a whole like glamour shoot. You know what? Good for you.
You know
that's
what?
Awesome. That's fun. That's cool.
Maybe if you had gotten off your ass and scheduled a glamour shoot for yourself.
Right. So these titles mean nothing to me.
Apparently they don't.
Right, of course.
The case in point.
Of course.
Glamour shots, no glamour shots.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Yeah, it's real awesome. Hey,
you know what else? You know what else is crazy?
Tell me.
How heavy all these belts are when you're wearing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
It was lighter for me coming in today. Yes.
You got here so fast.
I did. A lot faster than normal. Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day.
Oh, you poor guy. I feel so bad for you. But we've got a pay-per-view that we need to talk about. We've got Elimination Chamber, which is really the redheaded stepchild in between both Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is.
It used to be Fastlane.
Well, aren't we also going to have Fastlane?
The Fastlane to as we go on our road to WrestleMania every year. How boring.
I know.
I mean, the problem that I have is there will be no title changes unless they're lower title changes, right? So you already know that going into it. The storylines haven't fully developed. Everything is for WrestleMania. It also
feels like, weren't you just here like 2 weeks ago?
You really don't like having me around? I get it. Okay. Yeah. Wow, these titles have really gone to your head. Cool, man. Yeah.
But also,
but I was right here. I was here. Yes.
It's a quick turnaround.
It is.
Remember, like, what was it? Near the end of 2018, they were like, we're getting rid of, we're not gonna be so clustered with pay-per-views, and now we have like 4 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Within a month.
Yeah. I think I could do with less pay-per-views.
I think I could do with fewer pay-per-views.
You look at kind of some of the other wrestling entities and their ability, like...
You going all in? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. I mean...
One pay-per-view a year?
No, I don't think so, because they just sold one out, what's it...
Yeah, almost the 1 year anniversary for the last one.
No, but what's the new one coming up in May? Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
It sold out in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, because they haven't had one for... Actually, I guess it's about 6 months since the last one they had. Because they had the last one while I was working at my new job. I've been at that job for whatever.
About 6 months. Anyway, but I just think we're too inundated. I think it's not long enough time to build a storyline. Or, if they're going to have this many pay-per-views, I think they need to not have every title on every pay-per-view. Maybe have... The focus of Fastlane, have the focus of Fastlane be your Intercontinental title, your U.S. title.
Almost like have a Raw pay-per-view, like a Raw-centric pay-per-view? and then the following month have like a SmackDown centric pay per view. I mean, that would be one way to split it up.
It would be, but I think
that would guarantee that you have a SmackDown, main event, at least half the time.
That's true, and SmackDown could win a match. But anyway, let's get to it.
I know you're talking about the Usos won that tag team match at Survivor Series.
I don't think
pre-show.
It was on the main show.
Or no, was it New Day?
Yeah, it was the New Day that won. Yes.
Yeah.
You just wanted to get on the Usos already. You're all about the Usos.
Hey man.
Since day one?
Day one-ish.
I think so, yeah. All right,
day one is H, if I may.
We're kind of early on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think the card's been finalized, but we'll go through the matches that we think we got.
Yeah.
Right? Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin is one of the matches.
I feel so bad because I didn't even know that they had a match.
Well, it's
I've been watching the Hulu cut, so
it's listed. I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal. If they do match, I think this kind of is a no-brainer. It's a Braun Strowman win. We move along. Yeah. I mean, I don't think this is really something that we don't have to spend too much time on. I think it's
move along like that.
All-American Rejects.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. I think we're both going to agree on that one. Both Smarkin and Markin to Braun.
Let's get into a fun one. The Intercontinental Championship.
There you go.
We got Bobby Lashley, Lio Rush against Finn Balor.
Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush.
Well, it's featuring Lio Rush, right? Yeah, I mean, come on, he's got to point out his muscles and
Lashley.
Lashley, exactly. Not really much of a build-up here.
Yeah,
but I did think it was funny. I don't know if you saw Finn Balor's tweet yesterday, but he took the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
How to Lose a Title in 10 days.
Yeah. And put their faces on it.
I did like
hilarious.
I liked that.
Smark and Mark Finn Balor just for that alone for me. But no, I think it's Mark out for me is Finn Balor. Smark is that they just keep the belts on Bobby Lashley. I
think that's a safe choice.
Yeah, I think so too.
And oddly enough, also the choice of a new generation. For me,
right? Yeah, look at you.
I know, right? How
Raw Women's Championship.
You know what works is if I keep choosing the same ones as you, I Champions Advantage. I win the belt back.
Yeah. And you're gonna laugh so hard you're gonna cough yourself right into it. Yep.
Currently doing it.
Yeah, that's karma right there.
Yeah, touche.
Raw Women's Championship match: Ronda Rousey, Ruby Riott.
Oh, I think it's a no-brainer that
Ronda's gonna win.
Ronda's going to come out of that on top. But
right,
I love me some Ruby Riott.
I do too.
And nothing would make me happier, especially upon current events, if she beat Ronda. So I'm going to mark to Ruby, smark to Ronda.
I'm in the same boat as you. I feel like, and I agree with Ruby. She's come out and said that she's kind of been forgotten.
Yes,
kind of been disrespected.
It's wild that the Riot Squad, Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are right.
I love
Liv Morgan. I've loved her since her stint in NXT.
Yeah, I loved her. Jam. No, I loved her. I saw her in the Indies.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. I watch her all the time in the Indies. I was real big on the Indie scene.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm big.
Catching her on the Indies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I'm in the same boat as you. Mark, Ronda, they're not going to pull the belt off of her, but it would be cool to see Ruby Riott win, even though it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Cruiserweight Championship match.
They still have that belt?
Oh yeah, Buddy Murphy's still rocking it.
By the way, speaking of the cruiserweights, I hear that Worlds Collide tournament was really good.
I did not see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, the cruiserweights, NXT UK and NXT all doing like a select couple wrestlers doing like a tournament.
Right.
Velveteen Dream won because he's the best.
That's true.
I did not see it, but they talked about it a lot on like last week's NXT, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Your boy, speaking of Velveteen Dream, he's made some news with some of his tweets lately. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen.
Yeah, talking about how we don't need some of these old school wrestlers back in the mix. That they're just, he's just fine without them.
Yeah.
So he's definitely making some waves. I think he's setting up maybe a feud with Hulk Hogan. Maybe. He's tried before.
Yeah. Calling him Terry on Twitter.
But anyway, Tozawa, Buddy Murphy.
Tozawa's great, and he gets the crowd going with a ha ha.
I don't think he's great. I think he's good.
Yeah, I mean he's no Buddy Murphy.
No, that's correct.
And I'm starting to get preface it. I'm not actually bored, but I'm starting to get a little tired of being like, oh well, Buddy Murphy's totally going to win this one. It'd be cool if they put someone up against him where I was like, oh, maybe not.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought we had that last time. They had the Fatal 4-Way, and I really think Atami, should have won.
Well.
But we all know how all that worked out anyway. Yeah. But I don't know if Tozawa was that guy.
No.
I agree with you, but I don't think Tozawa was that guy.
Yeah.
He just doesn't move the needle for me. I don't think... but I don't know who would. I mean, I feel like they need
Cedric Alexander, although he's come and gone. Well, I mean, he's not. He's still a viable option, but
he was just like the flat. He came in and then left.
He was the guy that had the belt before Buddy Murphy, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who?
I would say Drew Gulak, but apparently he's on NXT now.
Yeah, I don't know. They need to do something about it.
Yeah.
So whether you call somebody from NXT in there or what, you need to bring somebody up. And
you don't think it's going to be the Lucha House Party?
No.
Oh, no, they're on Raw now, aren't they?
They're on Raw.
So NXT or WWE is pilfering their own roster as well as the indie rosters.
So I think the cruiserweights have some work to do.
Yeah.
So, but
I mean, I feel like you could have said that.
Buddy.
I think you could have said that. The last 2 years.
Well, yeah, but I think they're wasting having a guy like Buddy Murphy.
Yes. He could totally move up to a main roster.
Right.
Or move back down to NXT and dominate.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But, put somebody in there for the cruiserweight.
I also like the idea of NXT not being a demotion, but a chance to get some focus,
Sure.
Like what they did with Zack Ryder. And then for a hot minute he was on top of the world when he and Broham came up.
I mean, how would it be that bad if somebody like Rick O'Shea would be in the cruiserweights?
No, that'd probably liven it up a bit. I probably would watch 205 Live.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of
because
thing
I'd be like, how the hell am I going to miss some Rick O'Shea?
Exactly. A really great Irishman.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think they need to do. So for me, Smart and Mark Buddy. So I'm guessing the same for you. Boy, we're really, really rocking out today.
Yeah. Hopefully the main event, whatever it is, we disagree.
Yeah. Well,
I want Elias to win the Elimination Chamber. Don't even think he's in it.
He's not.
No. But he was a couple years ago, and for a hot second,
yeah, it
was
last year.
Oh, was it last year?
Yeah, because he was the last one in.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
Oh man, both of us were on our seats.
I was. Yeah. The edge of mine. I don't know about yours, but I was.
I was on the Christian of mine.
Oh,
the Brood of mine.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We've got the Miz McMahon duo against the Usos.
Oh no! Who will you pick?
Yeah, I think that's the hard part for me because this is like,
who do you hate less?
God, this is like the last presidential election. Like, who do I hate less? Like, this is miserable to me. Like, I hate that a McMahon is in a pay-per-view match when you have all of these wrestlers. I talked about it before. It's still my soapbox. I hate it. Shane McMahon should not be wrestling in pay-per-views, period.
Agreed. Unless it's with Papa Vince against Shawn Michaels and God.
Oh, God.
I never even saw that match, but I like to reference it every once in a while.
I don't know, man. You know my feeling about the Usos.
I do. Do you want me to
go? You go first. I don't know.
So Smark, I think, unfortunately, they're going to keep it on Miz Man, Miz, whatever the hell they're calling
Miz Man. That's
Miz
good.
Man. But I mean, you know me. I get pretty excited about the Usos. Although here's my dilemma. I really like The Miz. I really hate Shane McMahon. If it were like anyone else, I'd totally be marking out for the idea of Miz having a tag team title. Like, bring back his stunt double. God damn it.
Why do you do this to yourself
I don't know.
all the time?
I don't know. In my head, I'm so proud of myself. He's Aaron Stevens on TNA, right? Fuck. Ms. Dow. Damian Sandow. Boom. Suck it. Bring back Damian Sandow, and yes, I'll be like, fuck the Usos.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, let them win. But in this case, my hatred of Shane trumps my love of Miz, so I'm going to mark out to the Usos winning.
I agree with you from. You know what? No, I can't go with the Usos.
No,
I can't stand them. I've never liked this since day one-ish thing.
Well, because you haven't been down since day one-ish.
No, I haven't. And I don't know. I like the Miz better.
Yeah. Same reasoning, but you lean more towards the Miz.
I do. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with Miz O'Mac.
Oh.
So Team Miz O'Mac. I'm gonna mark to them.
Oh, God.
I'm going to smark
on your soapbox.
Smark.
Yeah.
To the Usos.
Oh, so
and something happens to split up Miz O'Mac.
Oh.
So then we have Miz versus O'Mac at WrestleMania.
Okay. So we're flipping.
We are flipping.
That's gonna be the match that decides the belt.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to watch it. You're gonna have to get the network back. Get over the whole Becky Lynch boo-hoo. She was suspended for 60 days. No. Get over it. Yeah. As you have Alexa Bliss on your wall. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's your The Man?
I have her shirt.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I see nothing in this ring that has anything to do with Becky Lynch. Yet you're going to boo-hoo over her getting suspended, and then you drop the network. Come on, man. Come on. You're getting the network back. Even if I have to pay the $9.99, I'll do it. Like you need money. You got all that gold around your neck. But you're like, come on. Give me a break. That's right. I'm off my soapbox. Boom. Roasted.
Pipe bomb.
Thank you. Tag team elimination chamber match for the first ever women's tag titles.
Yeah.
Wow, you sound so excited about it. I tell you, I'm excited too. Let me tell you who's in it, and then you'll get excited.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Nia Jackson, Tamina. That is a powerhouse right there. The Riot Squad. Liv Morgan. And Sarah Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
I do love me a Mandy Rose. That's right. The Iconic. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Bailey's partner is out.
Is she? I thought I saw that she got cleared.
Well, maybe. But I saw, as of yesterday, she was ruled out. Gotcha. Which we are, for those of you that are listening, Sasha Banks is who I'm talking about.
Yes.
And then we've got Naomi and Carmella.
Mm.
So that's what, the Money Glow or the Glow Money?
Fabulous Glow.
Yeah, something like that.
Believe it or not, I actually don't know who I mark out more with, because I love me some Riot Squad. I love me some Iconics. That's how they pronounce it.
I love it. Keep going. You're on a roll. I love it.
And I love me some Mella, and Naomi with her, like, good stuff. They actually like do, like, I'm impressed with some of their combination moves and stuff like that. I have cooled off so much on Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah.
And I've never been hot on Nia or Tamina.
Yep. Unfortunately, I'm in the same boat. I feel like they've wasted Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah.
Which is just, it stinks. Because in NXT, they were on fire.
Yes.
And for them not to get pushed, on the main roster is just, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. I was kind of hoping that Sasha would be out and Bayley would need to get a new partner.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that new partner could be somebody like, I don't know, Johnny G's girl.
Oh, Candice LeRae.
How awesome would that be?
I would be very much into that.
That would get my antennas raised. I would be all about the match for that. Not like they wouldn't already be, because Liv Morgan and Mandy Rose are a couple of my favorites.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know, man. This one's tough. I just don't know really who I would mark out the most for. You know, I can understand them giving the championships to Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to push her as a dominant beast.
Yes.
I can understand Riot Squad or, Rose and DeVille. I can understand them giving that to them. I can understand the Iconics.
Real quick to interject, from an article posted today,
right?
Sasha Banks has been cleared, so she will be there.
Do you think they give the first tag titles to them?
I think they do. In my smark of smarks, I think
you have to.
Yeah.
Because you've done nothing with them for a year and a half. I mean, you have to at this point, right?
Yeah. It's not necessarily who I want to get it, but I also don't think that they're the worst ones to get it.
So who do you want to get it?
Real quick, as I was typing it into the spreadsheet on my phone, I have autocorrect, and for the Smark predictions, I was typing Hug and Boss, but for some reason it decided to put Hug and Nudes. And I was like, what?
What is this going on?
Yeah. But so I think I'm going to mark out the most. Love me or hate me, it's like down to either the Iconics or the Riot Squad in my brain.
God.
And
damn it. All right. We might be the same here.
You know what? Just to keep it spicy, and because as much as I love Liv Morgan, I think I would yelp louder if it was Peyton Royce holding the belt. I'm gonna go with Iconics. Oh, you're making the face. Were you going Iconics too? Because part of that I was like, oh well, he's gonna go Riot Squad. So
no, I was. I really like. I like the Iconics. I mean, I don't think they're as over as they need to be.
Correct. But what a great heel team to put it on first, because they're just gonna be like, look at us, oh, we've got this. Oh. I'm gonna blame my sore throat for that terrible accent.
But part of me really wants Bayley and Sasha to win.
Yeah.
Part of me wants.
Is it that part that it's a sure thing?
No, I just they've done nothing with them.
Yes.
I'm going to definitely smark to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to determine between Liv Morgan or Mandy Rose or the Iconics. The Iconics was my dark horse that I was like, I'll see where he goes, but I have them in my back pocket. But I can't go with the same thing. This has to be fun.
You underestimate how much I love Peyton Royce.
Oh, I do know how much you love them because you were really sad when they were out for a little while.
Yeah. And I hate Dave Meltzer.
Why?
He called Peyton Royce fat.
Oh, well,
I don't.
He's fat. Who cares?
I'm not a huge fan of Dave Meltzer as it is, but I was like, you know what? You're wrong.
I'm gonna go Riot Squad.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna say better chance of winning than the Iconics. I would say, if we're talking Vegas betting odds, I think up top you have Bayley and Sasha.
Yep.
And maybe a close number 2 is Nia Jax and Tamina, and then right underneath that is the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I would like to see that. And my logic behind it is that, yes, I think it would be cool if they won, but also I think that Ruby Riott is kind of getting a shaft. in her title match. So maybe the Riot Squad can have something to be proud of, something to be happy about. That's what I'll go with. All right, man. We'll wrap it up. This is the last but not least. We've got the other Elimination Chamber match. This is for the WWE Championship.
Eco-friendly.
Yes, I think yes, it's made out of hemp, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan is the champion. He will be facing AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston. By the way, how great was Kofi Kingston in that?
That gauntlet that he
match.
did.
Yeah.
I think much like how last year was the year of Seth Rollins, there's a slight chance that this is the year of Kofi Kingston. After the parallels of that gauntlet match from last year.
I will disagree, but yes, one would roll with that. Yes. I think I mean,
based on the evidence shown. Yeah, I agree.
Recency theory is what you're rocking with, but that's cool.
But yeah, I'm sure they're not going to pull the trigger on Kofi Kingston like they did Seth Rollins.
No.
But he will continue to impress.
SOS.
Trouble in paradise.
So I think we can both safely say that Daniel Bryan's going to win from a smart perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to mark out to him winning? Or are you going to mark out to one of these others winning?
List them off for me again.
AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randall Orton,
Ugh.
Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston.
You know what? In my mark of marks, because I like to say that, I think I probably would be most excited for Kofi Kingston winning. I know that Daniel is more than likely walking away with it.
Right.
But, I love Kofi Kingston.
Really?
I do.
I never knew about this.
No? Well, that's because they never really do anything with him.
Yeah.
I don't... I agree that they have no intention of, playing any sort of long game with him.
Yeah.
But...
It'd just be like if Jeff Hardy won the title.
Yeah.
I'd love it. But I don't think that there's really...
There's no future.
It'd be a so what. Yeah. Yeah. But I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Just for a short term.
Mm-hmm.
And then them dropping it at Fastlane, and then we go live, or they get injured and it's up for grabs at WrestleMania kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because I think from the same sense, I would love for Jeff Hardy to get it one more time.
Mm-hmm. Because, this is probably his last WrestleMania. Or at least as a full-time performer.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's taking the title to WrestleMania. I don't think any of these guys outside of Daniel Bryan's going to take the title to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Who does he face at WrestleMania?
We talked about this a little bit the last time, and, I think we both kind of agreed that Samoa Joe would be a really good pick to go up against him.
Yeah.
But, that's really one of those things. It could go kind of either way anyway. And it's really going to be Daniel Bryan's call. I would like to see a Mustafa Ali.
Yeah. Oh, shame that he got injured.
Yes. But I would love to see that.
Because that would have been great.
But, he's going to set up a program now with Randy Orton, so that'll be really cool. That'll be a lot of fun to watch.
I like how you're getting lower and lower, and I'm having trouble seeing you over my laptop.
I'm just trying to,
Because I'm also pretty low.
Well, this ring is pretty big, so come on.
And it's very comfy.
That's true. When you have all those titles,
most padded ring in the biz.
Yep. So who do you like here from a mark of marks? You're going to go with Kofi?
I think I'm going to go out on a limb and go with Kofi.
Then I will go out on a limb. God, I don't know. I was going to say Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jeff Hardy.
All right.
Just for fun.
I respect your huevos rancheros. Just as you respect mine.
Unlike you, I go with the people up on my wall. I've got Jeff Hardy on my side. His signed picture. It's just unbelievable.
Hey, Alexa Bliss is gonna find a way to just beat them all. You know what I love about.
Stop bringing your Alexa into the ring.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about these microphones, they're so sensitive that they don't pick her up when she starts talking.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all of it.
Yep.
That is the entire Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
If you will, the Elimination Chamber.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that makes
Class
it
it
sound a
up.
little bit. Yeah, it sounds nicer, but still, it's not really.
I wish I loved the Elimination Chamber more than I do.
I think it's where it is in the schedule that really kills it.
I think making it a full pay-per-view is what the problem is. Like if it was just
like
a
what they
gimmick
did with
match,
Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Yeah. I really wish that I don't know if they ever did this like back in the day before I started watching, but like revolved the matches, like the gimmick matches, just around the storyline, not like, oh, we've got Elimination Chamber coming up, we need to make a fatal 4-way and then add a couple people to it and then be like, you know what, let's make it an Elimination Chamber.
Well,
like,
and I don't mean to cut you off, but I think the problem with this year's Elimination Chamber, especially, is that we already know who's going to be in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So we already have those matches. So what's the point?
Yeah.
And so these matches don't mean anything.
That's why Brock Lesnar's not on the card.
And if we didn't already know that Daniel Bryan has a title and he's going to keep the title and take it to WrestleMania, then why is he putting the title up at an Elimination Chamber match that we know he's going to win?
Because the Authority is forcing him to.
But
don't you watch the product?
But don't you know what I mean? Like,
yes, I do.
I do. It would be better if we didn't know. Like in years past, we had guys like Edge have the championship belt, and he'd be one of the first competitors in the ring for Elimination Chamber, get pinned, lose the belt, and then everyone's like losing their minds because, oh my God, we've got a new champion coming. Yeah. And then he fights his way back into one of the pods to get back in the match. Like those were great Elimination Chamber matches because it was that element of surprise. In this pay-per-view, I see none of that.
Yeah.
So, but also, you know what? We'll see. I don't know.
I also just like from a story standpoint, like I don't like that we know what kind of pay-per-views we're getting. You know, because they're all named, you know, or whatever. Like,
yeah. No,
I think it would be cool. I think it'd be cool if like a couple weeks before a pay-per-view, have I don't know, Randall Orton come out and be like, you know what? I don't like you. Here's a chair to the face. Boom. Next pay-per-view, we're having a chairs match, And like it but instead we know that TLC is coming.
Right.
We know that TLC is coming, so like there's going to be someone that just hits someone with a chair and be like, "Oh, there's the chair match for TLC."
Yep.
But like if it was just like, "Oh, this is the May pay-per-view." Or it has like some innocuous name like Armageddon, and then like dude throws another dude through a table and you're like, oh shit, are we getting a tables match?
Yeah.
Because you know what? Fuck it, we want tables.
Yeah.
So like I from a storytelling perspective, like I wish it was a little bit more up in the air, like
a little less predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But we'll see how this one kind of rolls out and we'll go from there.
Yeah. You know what I did like a couple years past, like I think it was like right before I started watching, like it just happened to be a pay-per-view that I watched while I was like doing my catch-up of the year in wrestling that I missed.
I like catch-up.
Yeah. And it was a Elimination Chamber and Sheamus was in it and his pod wouldn't open.
Yes.
And like then they zoomed in and they showed that he had put like one of his like Celtic crosses in to get it stuck so that he would be like the last person out or whatever. I was like that. And then of course someone's got to go through one of the pods at some point.
Yep.
But like those things are predictable but fun.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe it'll be a good match. Maybe we'll get a couple matches. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I think our follow-up show to it will be delayed.
Yeah.
But we'll still do that after the fact.
Yeah.
And then we'll get ready for Fastlane.
Ooh.
All right.
Meow.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
All right. Well, drinks on you, Malt.
Hey.
Huh?
What, now because you got the titles, you can make those statements?
Yeah, I'm the MVP.
All right. All right.